Hello friends, in our previous lecture we have started with the journal entries of this chapter, and as you can see on the board, this was the yesterday's sum, that is fifth sum, and in that we have completed from entry number 1 to entry number 10. I have not rubbed this. The reason is that again we will take a short explanation of this and then we will continue towards our 11th entry, because till 10th it is over, then we will continue for 11. First let us again revise this so that your understanding will improve for that. Okay, so friends, again everyone look on question number 5, first entry. Okay, now we are discussing that entries again so that you may be clear of that thing. Okay, so at the time of dissolution the book value of goodwill is 56,000. No amount is realized. See friends, what we mean to say is that if any asset is shown in the books, then it is to be closed. After that we have to think about that what we are doing for that asset. We are selling off that asset, or we are giving to that partner, or no amount is realized like this goodwill. So here goodwill is disclosed in the books, so we have to write the entry, we have to close the goodwill. So entry will be realization account debit to goodwill account, and then in the book itself it is written that no amount is realized from it, means we don't have to write the next entry, that is cash bank to realization account. Okay, now we are reading the second one. In the balance sheet, land and building is 8 lakhs and investments are 2 lakhs are disclosed, respectively 9 lakhs and 1,50,000 are realized from them. So friends, what they are telling, that two assets are shown in the books. So first step is to close that assets. For that, realization is to be debited and assets are to be credited. So entry A will be realization account debit to land building and to investments. Their book values are closed, 8 lakhs and 2 lakhs, so total will be 10 lakhs. Now what they are meaning to tell, that respectively 9 lakh and 1,50,000 are realized from them. So we are receiving the cash from them. So cash and bank account debit to realization account. How much? 9 lakh and 1,50,000, total 10,50,000 we are receiving from them. Then next, total assets of the firm are rupees 2 lakhs, out of which 40% are current assets, including cash of 10,000, book value is realized. Total assets are 2 lakhs, 40% are current assets, so 2 lakhs 40% is 80,000. In that 10,000 is cash, so other current assets will be 70,000. Now if 40% are current assets, 60% will be fixed assets, so 2 lakhs 60% will be 1,20,000. Now what they are meaning to tell, that book value is only realized, so we are realizing book values of each. So the first step is to close all the assets excluding cash. For that, realization account debit to current assets to fixed assets at the book values. Now book value is only receiving from them, so cash and bank account debit to realization account 1,90,000. Next, goodwill is not disclosed in the book, but 50,000 are realized. Here goodwill was disclosed in the books, but no amount was realized, so only we have to close the goodwill. Now here goodwill is not disclosed in the book, so it is an unrecorded asset. Still the cash is received from them, so cash bank to realization 50,000. Next, the value of laptop is 35,000. Partner is taking out at 25,000. So laptop is disclosed in the books. For that, entry will be realization account debit to laptop account. Now a partner is taking off. We are not selling off in the market. Partner is taking off. So partners will be debit. Realization will be credit. So the first step is to close the laptop account. So realization to laptop account. Then partner is taking off. So partner's capital account debit to realization account. Next, a partner has accepted to pay loan of his Srimati 40,000 which was given to the firm. Normal entry for paying the loan is loan account debit to cash bank account. But here partner is accepting to pay the loan, so Srimati's loan account debit to partner's capital account. Okay, and the amount will be 40,000. Income tax liability is now payable rupees 30,000, which is not recorded in the book. So unrecorded liability is to be paid. So liability is not to be closed. Directly cash is to be paid from realization account. So realization account debit to cash bank account 30,000. After making payment of all the liabilities, 8th one, and loan of partners of firm, surplus of assets, means profit of realization account is given, which is to be distributed among partners. Now profit has a credit balance. For their partners are credited, realization is to be debited in the 5:3:2 ratio. Next, 9th one, machine is disclosed in the books at the time of dissolution for 2 lakhs. Book value is realized. So an asset is disclosed in the books. So first we have to close the asset. So realization account debit to machinery account, and then rupees amount is realized from it. So cash bank account debit to realization account, rupees 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs. Okay. Now 10th. One partner has accepted responsibility to undertake the dissolution procedure. In return of it, decided to pay the firm has paid 12,000. In short, if I am telling that realization expense or dissolution expense is accepted by partner, if it is paid by the partnership firm normally, then realization to cash bank. But it is paid by partner, so entry will be 2. Realization to partner, then partner to cash bank. Big amount will be here, small amount will be here. Okay friends, so now we are continuing 11th entry of this same question. Okay, so friends, now we are going for 11th entry. Let's read out. There are debtors 1,20,000 and creditors 60,000 at the time of dissolution of the firm. One partner has taken over debtors at 20%. Then the book value less and accepted to pay the creditors. Okay, now one asset and one liability is disclosed. So both are to be closed. Then a partner is taking off debtors at 20% less and paying accepted to pay the creditors at the same amount. Now 4 entries are to be passed. Why 4 entries? First he will take off the debtors. So first we will close off the debtors, then he will take the debtors. Then we will close the creditors and then he will pay the creditors. Okay? So first entry will be the realization account debit to debtors account. We have to close the debtors at its book value 1,20,000. Now B, partner is taking off the debtors, so he will get the amount. So partners will be debited. Partners capital account debit to realization account. So friends, to always remember, if partner is taking off the asset, so partner will be debited. If an asset is sold, then cash bank will be debited, and it is 20% less. So 1,20,000 minus 20% less. So it will be 1,20,000 minus 20% is 96,000. Okay. Now entry C is to close the creditors. Now creditors is a liability. To close it, we should debit that creditors. So creditors account debit to realization account. Now creditors are rupees 60,000. Now partner is accepting to pay the creditors. So realization account debit to partners capital account at the same amount, 60,000, 60,000. Now I will explain it again. Debtors and creditors are shown in the books. Partner is accepting the debtors at 20% less and accepted to pay the creditors. So friends, first we have to close the debtors. Debtors are our asset, they are having debit balance. To close it down, it should be credited. So realization will be debited and debtors will be credited. Next, at the book value. Next, partner is accepting. If we are getting the amount, if firm is getting the amount, then cash bank to realization. But partner is taking off, so partner's capital account debit to realization account at 20% less, so 96. Then we are closing the creditors at their book value. So creditors is a liability, it is having credit balance. So to close it, it should be debited. Creditors account debit to realization account 60,000 at its book value. Now if we are paying to creditors, then realization to cash bank. But if partner is taking off, then realization to partner's capital at their book value. Okay. Now last entry for question number 5, 12th one. The profit and loss sharing ratio between RBL is 3:2:1. Undertake the disposal of following balance, that is general reserve, debit balance of P&L account and workman compensation reserve. Now see, general reserve is a credit balance, so partners are credited, general reserve is debited. So general reserve account debit to R's capital account to B's capital current, both we can write over. Capital or current, or if you write one also, then it's also capital or current account, and to L's capital or current account in the ratio of 3:2:1. Okay, so general reserve is shown in the books 18,000. Now 18,000 in the ratio of 3:1. 18,000 divided by 6 into 3. 9,000 equals to 2 equals to 6,000 equals to 1 equals to 3,000. Okay. The next B. B is for debit balance of P&L account. So it is a debit balance. So partners are debited. So R's capital current account debit, B's capital current account debit, L's capital current account debit to P&L account in bracket debit balance. Now debit balance of P&L account in the books is given as 12,000. Again 12,000 in the ratio of 3:2:1. So 12,000 divided by 6 into 3, 6,000 equals to 2 equals to 4,000 equals to 1 equals to 2,000. Okay, and last C. C is for distributing workmen's accidental compensation fund. Again it is a credit balance, so partners are credited, it is debited. So workmen accidental compensation fund account debit to R's capital current account to B's capital current account to L's capital current account in the ratio of 3:2:1, and it is also 18,000. So same amount 963, 9,000, 6,000, 3,000. Okay friends, so question number 12 is over. Now we are so question number 12 of question number 5 is over. Now we are going for the 6th question, which is having 8 general entries. So we'll make the format. Question number 6, journal entries, date, particulars, LF, debit, credit. So this is our last question friends. After this question, our chapter and our first part of accountancy will be over. Tomorrow we will start the second part of statistics. Okay, so tomorrow be ready with the second part of statistics. Okay, question number 6, first entry. Book value of machine is 50,000, which is taken over by partner Darshan for 55,000. So machine is shown in the book. So first entry for closing the machine, realization to machinery. Then partner Darshan is taking off. So Darshan's account debit to realization account. So entry A will be for closing it. So realization account debit to machine account 50,000. 50,000. Entry B will be Darshan is taking off. So Darshan's capital account debit to realization account 55,000. Second, partner Bimal has accepted to pay bills payable for 15,000. So Bimal is accepting bills payable, but first thing is to close the bills payable because nothing is given, so they are shown in the books only. So bills payable is a liability. To close it, bills payable account debit to realization account. Now only one amount is given, so that is only amount to close, and for that only amount Bimal is accepting. Okay. B. If we are simply paying, then realization to cash bank, but Bimal is paying, so realization account debit to Bimal's capital account. Again amount will be same, 15,000. See, there is one logic I will say. For closing any asset or a liability, if realization is first credited, then next entry it should be debited. And opposite to it, for closing any asset, realization is debited. Next, for the disposal of asset, realization will be credited. So in any of the sum, you will not see these things that if one realization is debited, then in next entry, next B entry also it is debited. If once it is debited, next it is credited. If once it is credited, next it will be debited. Okay friends, so this thing is to be remembered by you. Now we are going for number 3. Past bad debts was written of rupees 11,000, out of which 6,000 are recovered. This is very important. Then we have written off past bad debts in a past period earlier. Now out of 11,000, 6,000 is received in this year. So for this year it should be a unrecorded income, because bad debts recovered is a type of income. So when an unrecorded income is brought, cash bank will be debited because cash bank comes in, and realization should be credited. Nowhere you will write the name cash bank account debits to bad debt recovered, because none of the name of assets or liabilities are to be recorded when you are recording an unrecorded asset. Okay, so entry will be cash bank account debit to realization account. How much we are receiving? 6,000, and that thing you will record. Okay, so one thing only remember, if any unrecorded asset or liability is coming, you don't have to close them. Directly you have to write the entry. If you are receiving the asset, cash bank to realization. If you are paying the cash bank, then realization to cash bank. Okay friends, now going for number 4. So book value of sundry assets is 2,70,000, realized 2,27,000. Again, and assets are shown in the books, so first we have to close them, then we will receive amount from them. Now to close the asset, the realization account debit to sundry assets account. Amount is 2,70,000. Now we are receiving 2,27,000 from it. So cash bank account debit to realization account. Amount 2,27,000. Number 5. Sundry creditors are 60,000. We are paying it at 25% less, means discount. So again, sundry creditors are shown in books. First we have to close them. Entry will be creditors to realization. Then we are paying the amount 25% less. So realization account debit to cash bank account. So A entry will be creditors account debit to realization account. 60,000, 60,000. Then entry B, we are paying them realization account debit to cash or bank. We are paying them at 25% discount. So 60,000 minus 25% discount. So 60,000 minus 25% discount means we are paying them 45,000. Number 6. Unrecorded tax is paid. See, an unrecorded expense is paid, so we don't have to close that expense. Directly we have to pay realization account debit to cash bank account. Realization account debit to cash bank account 5,000. 5,000. Next, number 7. Dissolution expense is paid. Again, dissolution expense is also an unrecorded expense. You directly pay them. Entry will be realization account debit to cash or bank account. How much you will pay? You will pay 5,000. And now last. Goodwill is not disclosed in the book, but 20,000 is realized at the time of dissolution. Again, goodwill is not shown in the book, so we don't have to close them. Still, we are receiving rupees 20,000 from it, so entry will be only single cash or bank account debit to realization account 20,000. Okay, so if you are not able to see the entries, I will make like you don't have to make, I have to make them. Okay, if it is not possible to see the entries properly, then I am drawing the lines for you people. You don't have to draw them again and again clearly. It is not required for you people to do. It is only required for me, because I think that so much entries are written in the same line. So it will be somewhat difficult to see the entries. So now our sum is completed. And our first part of accountancy is also completed. Okay, so these are all the entries. So friends, now our first part of accountancy and first part of statistics is totally completed. Now tomorrow onwards we are going to start the second part of statistics, first chapter, probability. Okay friends, but see friends, I can see that no one is interested in studies. No one is sending me the homework from last 5th chapter. I think everyone's book is incomplete, but I may like to remind you that whenever school is starting, I will start from where I left. I will not start from the beginning. I am daily not I am doing time pass and making all these things for you and doing so much hard work. It is your duty to learn. You can't say that અમને નથી સમજાતું ઓનલાઈનમાં. ઈ ઓનલાઈનમાં તમે Google Meet માં કદાચ ન સમજી શકતા હોય, અહીંયા તમને આટલી બધી ક્લિયરિટી આપીને આપણે સમજાવીએ છીએ YouTube માં. એટલે ઈ તમારી ડ્યુટી છે કે તમે ખોટા બહાના કરો નહીં અને તમે વ્યવસ્થિત ભણો. અને તમે કદાચ નહીં ભણો તો સ્કૂલ જ્યારે ચાલુ થશે ત્યારે જેટલો જ્યાંથી અધૂરો રાખ્યો છે ને ઈ દિવસથી જ હું ચાલુ કરીશ. હું કાંઈ રિપીટ નહીં કરું. જ્યાર સુધી આપણો કોર્સ પૂરો નહીં થાય ત્યાર સુધી એક પણ વસ્તુ રિપીટ નહીં થાય. બીકોઝ એક્ઝામ આવશે જ અને એ નક્કી જ છે. એવું નથી કે માસ પ્રમોશન 12th માં છે એટલે તમને બધાને લાગતું હોય કે તમને આમ કરશો ને હાલશે, તો એ વસ્તુ યોગ્ય નથી. તમે આ બધા વિડીયોઝ આપણા ચેનલમાં પડ્યા જ છે. જે નંબર છે એ તમે જોઈને વિડીયો જોઈને તમારી બુક કમ્પ્લીટ રાખવાની છે. તમે જો તમારી બુક કમ્પ્લીટ નહીં રાખો તો એ તમારી રિસ્પોન્સિબિલિટીમાં આવશે. એમાં સ્કૂલ કે હું કાંઈ નહીં કરી શકું. એટલે બધાને રિક્વેસ્ટ છે કે તમે બધા જલ્દીથી જલ્દી બુક કમ્પ્લીટ રાખો. મને મૂકશો નહીં તો હાલશે. પછી આપણે જ્યારે સ્કૂલમાં મળશું ત્યારે જોઈ લેશું. આપણે બધા લડી લેશું કે જેને બુક કમ્પ્લીટ નથી કરી એને આપણે જોઈ લેશું. અને પછી તમે એક પણ વસ્તુ એમ નહીં કહી શકો કે આપણે ભણાવી નથી, બીકોઝ પ્રૂફ તો રહેશે જ ચેનલમાં કે આટલા બધા વિડીયોઝ થઈ ગયા છે. આજે લગભગ 97th વિડીયો છે. 97th વિડીયો એટલે વિચાર કરો તમે લોકો કોઈ કે તો 10-15 વિડીયો પણ નથી જોયા. તો આ 97th વિડીયો તમે ક્યારે પહોંચશો, કેટલો લખશો, કઈ રીતે લખશો, એ હવે તમારો ક્વેશ્ચન છે. મારી ડ્યુટી હું રોજ પૂરી કરું છું. ઇન્ક્લુડિંગ સન્ડે પણ આપણો સ્ટાર્ટ જ છે. તો એ હવે તમારી ડ્યુટી છે, તમે એને કઈ રીતે લ્યો છો. ફર્સ્ટ સેમનો આખો કોર્સ બંને પાર્ટ પૂરા થઈ ગયા છે. હવે એ તમારા ઉપર છે, તમને લખવું હોય લખો, તમને ભણવું હોય ભણો, તમને ન ભણવું હોય તો ન ભણો, બટ એક્ઝામ તો લેવા છે. તમે રિપીટ કરવાના મૂડમાં હો તો નેક્સ્ટ યર પણ આપણે ક્લાસમાં બેસીને ભણી લઈશું. આ વખતે ભલે ઓનલાઈન ભણીએ છીએ. બાકી તમે આ માનો તો મારા સબ્જેક્ટમાં રાખો જ નહીં કે ઓનલાઈનમાં મજા નથી આવતી. આટલો બધો એક્સપેન્સ સ્કૂલે કર્યો છે તમારા માટે, બધી ફેસિલિટી આપીને વ્યવસ્થિત છે. તમે મોબાઈલની મોટી સ્ક્રીનમાં ચેટિંગ કરી શકો તો શું કામ તમે આ ભણી નથી શકતા? એટલે એ ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ જ છે. ઘરે મોબાઈલ લઈને બેસો, યુટ્યુબ ખોલો ને આપણા વિડીયોઝ જોવો ને ગ્રુપમાં લખો. ન સમજાય ડાઉટ ક્લિયર થશે, બાકી પહેલેથી કાંઈ નહીં લઈ શકાય. એ ક્લિયર વસ્તુ છે. એ પછી એમાં હું કે તમે કોઈ જ કાંઈ નહીં કરી શકીએ. ટાઈમ હાલી ગયો છે અને આપણે કોર્સમાં એટલા પાછળ બી નથી. આપણે એકદમ પરફેક્ટ ટાઈમ ઉપર જ છીએ. એક્ઝામ મેમાં છે એટલે હવે બંનેના એકાઉન્ટ ને સ્ટેટમાં સેકન્ડ પાર્ટ છે. હજી સુધી પણ સ્કૂલ ચાલુ નહીં થાય તો આવી જ રીતે કન્ટિન્યુ થવાનું જ છે. અને જો તમને બધાને એમ હોય તમે બધા સાથે મળો, બરાબર, તો એ તમે સમજી જાઓ. આપણે સ્ટાર્ટ કરી દઈશું. ઓકે, સો આ વસ્તુ તમને સમજવી જ પડશે. નહીં સમજો તો એ તમારી રિસ્પોન્સિબિલિટીમાં આવશે. ઓકે, થેન્ક યુ સો મચ.